All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Kerry Cox. I was actually one of the first hosts of this open mic when we first started. I've never lived in West Seattle, but they made me an honorary West Seattleite. But I would drive here from North Seattle, and traffic was bad. And after, I don't know, a year, I had to call it quits. But I always loved coming back here and performing and just seeing the community that Leopoldo built here. I love it, and so I always say yes if he ever asks me to come and perform. So I'm going to set my own little stopwatch. So I have a mix of new and older poems to read for you tonight. I'm very excited. I haven't read my work in a long time in public, so happy to see some of my friends and favorite poets here in the audience and storytellers, and to share a stage with you tonight. This first poem is a bit of a tongue twister. It should get my mouth moving, and it's called Trestle Pastel. Do you trespass? Are you your brother's keeper? Do you bother your mother or let her sleep? Are you the unstung beekeeper? Do you lie like a leper when Jesus dresses like a reaper? Are you a widow? Are you a weeper? Have you done time for crimes you never had a stomach for? Have you run amok or flew too close to the sun? Are you undone when the moon goes new? Are you afraid with nothing to do? Do you trespass? Are you a mess? Have you been accused of ruining your best dress because you wanted to play dirty, to fight and kick? Are you a woman and not a chick? Have you taught a magician a new kind of trick with a saw and some thread and some pills swallowed quick? Did you follow Jack up that big green hill and forget to tumble after? Do you get drunk on highways and unexpected laughter? Are you a daughter, a soldier, a drafter? Have you been hung from some unsung rafter, hit like a piñata until you thought you might break? Have you ever given more than you wanted to take? Made the kind of music a blind child might make? Do you trespass on Valentines, on shamrocks? Do you underline landmines and broken clocks on pages too old to be read by anyone else? Are you tired of keeping your best breaths in a bottle on a shelf? Is this the help, the hand that you asked for, reaching past skin straight to the glass core? Are you setting off alarms, dreaming of storms, getting high off Bible verses and bracelets of charms? Can you believe in what's under the bed? Words that aren't said? Can you give up without being dead? Are we two faces forsaking our heads, two bodies sleeping in two separate beds? Do you trespass? Do you dream of breaking, entering, faking, falling down shaking in the center of the ring, waiting for some far-off bell to save you from everything? Do you steal what you can grab, hand and fist and kiss and nab and run and hide and bury your pride with treasure too heavy to measure? This is a newer piece. It's untitled, as most of my poems are. I'm not good with titles, as some of you know. Melted music made my tongue laugh, lolling, every key a new door inside me, trembling open all the way, whistling and weakening at the hinges. Old flowers gasping, art, the stem in thirst. I'm reaching like their faded scent, hanging heavy in the corners like cobwebs. Mesh, bathed, bleak, black crescendos, sipping fingertips, sensors of the senses, played like a game, ached like a code, against eardrum, cadence calling courage, come quick now. Old shoes still stomp these floorboards, clean on Friday, nights when the sun's gone down. Wuthering widows wake to windows, wild with buzz and bravado. Glamour strokes on bow and neck, the fingers deft as ever. The resting revelers reigning in the night's new need. clamoring claps, hand happy snaps, stealing back beats, breaking like bats, all boogie and blues, all tapping in spats. Wilting pianos can't rest in peace, resurrected in chests too old to speak the songs their skin sings. Devout and deep, and millions of notes before we sleep. This is a poem that was inspired by cryptography and a certain person who was in the cyberpunk movement, as far as it was just a prompt. So it's called cryptography. Some of you may have read in my bio that I lived in New Orleans for 7 years, and I think that made me a better writer. People say it's a writer's count. Cryptography. Why are we hiding on Mardi Gras Day? The parades have stopped rolling and the masks are dropping as Lent sludges near, a time of sacrifice, where we learn new codes for desires we must not indulge. Why are we sleeping through sunrise, studying maps? Why are we afraid to be alone, to be seen, unseen? I am contemplating what to give up this time, remembering what was hardest to go without and why. Now I keep more secrets, more allegory close to the skin, more hands in pockets, less sugar, more sit-ups, less writing to see the pen move, more chances to feel my insides growl with hunger. You think because you've seen all of the parts, you know me whole. Why are we whispering on Mardi Gras Day? The dead sleep above ground here to hear the drums and give the living enough urgency to keep dancing. Everything is its own language, accent. Every word is made in each mind, slightly differently, tossed out through breathy, exhaled openings. Every chance is a last chance, eventually. This is called Untitled 11. You can't be me anymore, part of my dreaming, part of my arm muscles. We can't be alone anymore, part of the same air breathing. Can't be beating hearts in time anymore, can't be three anymore, you and me in symmetry anymore. This is the standoff, the sit-in. We can't pretend anymore, can't upend anymore, offend anymore. Delicate sensibilities. Can't black and white our way out of this one, can't caress new words out of each other anymore. You can't be free anymore, untethered from the air like feathers anymore. My back breaks now while you bend around this truth anymore, waiting for more, needing more. This isn't more, this isn't even me anymore. You can't be in me anymore, belong to me anymore, can't live out days on floorboards and bottoms of coffee cups anymore. We mesh, still, but not mingling anymore, not missing each other anymore, still lying if we need to, still sleeping next to each other, but you can't breathe into my lungs anymore, resuscitate my pulse anymore, can't call me from overseas anymore, can't determine the weather from your bones anymore, don't know what cold is anymore. You can't be me anymore, can't see me anymore, hidden beneath the surface, iceberg mammoth underneath. Under these rugs we've been sweeping ourselves all along with the broken plate splinters and dust, and we don't even use the word us anymore. Don't get dressed up anymore, won't confess sins anymore, won't touch each other's faces anymore. Admit bruising, eat fruit from each other's fingers, linger longer at the mirror anymore. But sometimes I remember when we felt the more of each more, the want and wander of each degree on the thermometer, the mixed mad dash hustle of every smooth and long muscle, and how you carried me through every door, bled and fed and wed me like an untarnished starlet, needing an encore, feeding an army of eloquent nerves slipping through my core, gasping along the cables and crescent moons, scars from future wars. You never asked me quietly, then never ask at all anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you. How was it doing? 1 minute?
No, it's
Done?
it's 13 seconds.
Okay, good. I feel like that was good.